There's a time to live as a beloved son and to enjoy boyhood to the full, to run and play and have fun without a care or concern in the world. I remember playing in the woods as a little kid. We would explore and build forts and save the world time and again with our sticks and stones and our vivid imaginations. And as kids, our happiness was the only thing that mattered. We didn't have to worry about bills or what we're going to have for dinner or the latest family drama. All that mattered was the joy that we had in playing and having fun. Of course, everyone doesn't have this experience, and some were asked to grow up too quickly for any number of reasons. And this can also stunt our true maturity. But generally speaking, boyhood is a time free from major responsibility, a time to learn that life does not ultimately depend on us, that we can rest and find life in a strength greater than ourselves. While all of this is true, there's still an expectation that we grow in increasing responsibility. We are the sons of God, and He wants to entrust more and more of His kingdom to us. This may start with having rule over our toys and what clothes we wear, to our first vehicle and our dorm room, and eventually to our careers, homes, families, and beyond. God has given us each portions of His creation to rule and care for, and He expects us to be benevolent kings, even as He is. This is part of how we mature in our manhood, to use the strength given to us to bring more life and goodness throughout the realm of our influence. In a nutshell, mature manhood is taking responsibility for the things God has given us and growing them into their fullest potential. And this includes our work, relationships, and our very selves. We're still playing the boy when either we passively look to others to do for us, or we become the selfish bully who demands his way without care or concern for others. All too often, we remain boys in the bodies of grown men. Even when we go through the motions of adulthood, we allow much chaos, harm, and grief to dwell around us. Dead end jobs and shallow relationships, broken homes, and misguided communities. There's much not as it should be when we fail to mature as men. We must do much more than just look the part. We must actually mature and become all that God has created us to be. This is not to neglect the boy inside. We still need him. As much as we're called to take responsibility as men, when we forget to play and embrace that childlike trust in someone greater than ourselves, we become a shell of a man. We need that trust and boldness of the beloved son to continue daring greatly throughout our life and relationships. Mature masculinity takes responsibility while still living as a son under the care and provision of a good father. Growth into manhood still demands a life dependent on God. Let's look at this first in the area of work.